What up, King Pookie Nation? This is your boy, King Pookie, coming in the house for the picks for week 17. Today is New Year's Eve. I want to wish you a happy New Year's, and to you and your family. But man, can you believe it? We played it to all the way to the end of the season. I don't remember in the beginning of the season, a lot of people said that the season will be canceled in the middle of in the middle. But yeah, a lot of teams, man, both COVID protocol and some players tested positive for COVID-19. And you know what? Even a player lost his job because of COVID-19. Now, the Washington football team just got sick of time. This is the second time that Dwayne Haskins broke COVID protocol. He was not wearing a mask and a strip club. Someone posted on social media. So they cut him, and he was the Washington Redskins #1 pick, and he only played for them for 2 seasons, and they just cut him. So but I think the only team that didn't have a player tested positive was the Seattle Seahawks. So shout outs to them. Thanking that they didn't break COVID protocol. They were stay strict to the strict to the rules and everything. So but yeah. So we're gonna go for the picks for week 17. We're gonna have the Dolphins versus the Buffalo Bills. Now the Buffalo Bills are favored by 3, and but the Bills are probably going to rest their starters, and Josh Allen's not going to play in this game, so I don't know how, they usually say it might backfire on them because, he might be rusty in the next game, but who knows? They don't guess they didn't want to take it in, but the Miami Dolphins have something to play for. They, they need this win to get into the playoffs, so, but, yeah, I would say the Dolphins have more at the stake, so I'm going to be picking the Dolphins to win this game. So then we go to the Baltimore Ravens versus the Bengals. The Ravens are favored by 11, but the Bengals just lost George Burrow in the middle of the season, so but the Ravens, man, I picking the Ravens to win this game. So they're going to go to the rematch. We got Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Ravens. Now, man, they already announced that Ben Roethlisberger is not going to play at all this, so they're in the cinema. So it's going to be Miles Garrett. Miles Rudolph is in. So this is going to become is going to be the rematch, from the helmet incident. So, yeah, but, yeah, anyways, the Steelers are favored by 10. Can you believe it? So, I'm going to say the Browns are going to win this game. So, then we're going to go to the Minnesota Vikings versus the Detroit Lions. Now, both of these teams have nothing to play for, so, last weekend, we, half of their coaching staff tested positive, and, they had to have their interim coach, and, so, we don't know if it's in the coach, is gonna come back, and but Matthew Stafford got injured, so because you saw that Chase Daniel played in the game at the very end, so but yeah, so and plus the Vikings, man, they got a big blow. We just heard what happened to Dalvin Cook's dad. That he passed away. My heart goes out to him and his family. He's not going to play in the Sunday's game because why not? 'Cause we have nothing to play for. So he's probably not. So he will probably not play. But I'm gonna say the Vikings are still gonna win anyways. They are favored by 6 anyways. 6. So but then we're gonna go to the New England Patriots versus the New York Jets. Now the Jets just screwed up their #1 draft pick, Trevor Lawrence, by winning 2 games in a row, So now they ready to seal they really get ready to get the second pick, So, but the Patriots, man, Cam Newton is straight garbage, man. So and then they had to bring in their backup quarterback. The Giants, man, I think they could pull this win, So anyways, I think the Patriots are favored by 3, but give me the Giants are gonna win this game. Then we're gonna go to another shitty division, the NFC East. We're gonna have the Cowboys versus the New York Giants. Now the Cowboys, man, they've been doing pretty good. They got that big win last weekend. Beating the Eagles, but man, but yeah, I don't trust Danny Dimes. He stinks, man. Oh, awesome. I want to say the picking the Cowboys, man. Then we're gonna go to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Falcons. Now the Buccaneers are favored by 6.5. So I'm gonna the Atlanta had choked last weekend, with the big time when they missed the field goal, man. So I think the Bucks have something to play for because they want to go into the playoffs, and yeah. So who's got the best, over Tom Brady over Bill Belichick? Tom Brady's going to be playing in the playoffs, maybe playing in the playoffs, and his coach, Bill Belichick's going to be sitting at home watching TV, So then we're going to go to the New Orleans Saints versus the Carolina Panthers. Now, the Saints are favored by 6.5. Now the Saints need to get this victory if they want to get the number 1 seed. So, yeah, the Panthers are not going to be playing Christian McCaffrey because they have nothing to play for. So that he's not going to be playing at all. So, but yeah, I'm just to say the Saints are still going to win this game. Then we're going to go to the Chicago Bears versus the Green Bay Packers at Soldier Field. Now, this game is for all the marbles. I mean, the Packers are playing to get their number 1 seed, and the Bears are playing to get into the playoffs. But so, man, I'm gonna go the upset. The Bears are gonna win against Green Bay. I think they have more at stake. The Packers are already in the playoffs anyway. So, if they lose, what happens? Something bad happens. To their starters in this game. And they lose, and they can't play in the next game. In the playoffs. So, but yeah. This has to be the game for Mitch Trubisky. If he wants to stay in Chicago or if he wants to play on another team, he has to show up and he has to write his own destiny. His own legacy. If he's you could say that. So but we Bear fans would like Matt Nagy and Brian Pace to be fired, but I don't think they will get fired unless they get into the playoffs and they get fired in the playoffs, which I highly they might. So and plus the Bears never fire coaches. They'll just wait until the end of their contract is up, and then they just won't resign them again. Yeah, I know that Ryan Pace should be fired. He's been with the team so long. I heard that the rumor is that Ted Phillips just might retire end of the season. So that's be good. So we need a new president. We need somebody to come in that could beat the Green Bay Packers in their organization. Because I think the Green Bay Packers season is going to be coming to the end because Rodgers can't be playing there for the Packers forever. Eventually he's gonna have to retire. And Jordan Love, is not the answer for the Green Bay Packers. They drafted him and they didn't even play him, and they had that big game, and then they put in their backup. I think it was like when they put Jordan Love in there and just and they didn't even play him. So um I hope Jordan Love doesn't work out at all for the Packers. So then we're gonna go to the Jags versus the Colts. Now, man, the Colts need this win. The Jaguars, they really getting Trevor Lawrence. They really sealed the deal. They're gonna get it. So but give me the Colts because I don't think the Jaguars have nothing to play for. We got the number one pick, so why then? I don't know if they're gonna try to, maybe less if they try to win the game. Just the pride, and some of the players want to be on the team next year. So, but man, I don't think the Colts are gonna win this game. So then we're gonna go to versus the Tennessee Titans versus the Houston Texans. Now, man, the Tennessee Titans just got humiliated last weekend to the Packers, big time. So I think they would want to come back and get a W, because it got humiliated. So, but Houston, man, I don't know what's going on. I think that's so. But give me probably Tennessee to win this game. So then we're gonna go to the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, I think they're gonna sit out Patrick Mahomes. I don't know, but he did awful last weekend. So who knows? But yeah, I think this is about going to be the second upset of the week. Maybe the Chargers could pull this win, So then we're gonna go to Las Vegas Raiders versus the Broncos. Now, the Raiders suffered a loss last weekend to the Dolphins, and then before that they got humiliated by the New York Jets. I think they would want to get the W for the end of the season. I mean, who knows? So man, but then we're gonna go to the Arizona Cardinals versus the Los Angeles Rams. And now these two teams are playing for their lives, to get into the playoffs. Now the Arizona Cardinals, I think Kyle Murray got injured, but he's still going to be playing. And Drew Brees, I'm not. What the hell am I talking about? Drew Brees. I'm going to talk. Jared Goff. He got injured, and he injured his thumb, and so he's not going to be playing. So now they're going to bring the backup. So this doesn't sound good for Bears, because we need the Rams to beat the Cardinals so we could get into the playoffs. But I think if we beat the Packers, I think we don't have to worry about Arizona. So, but yeah, I think the Arizona Cardinals are favored by 1, so it's a pickup. So I'm gonna say the Rams because they always have good numbers against the Cardinals, and it's a divisional game, man, the Cardinals lost to a third-string quarterback last weekend to the 49ers, which lost half of their starters and still lost. They still lost to the 49ers. So I think the Rams could pull out this win, So then we're going to go to the Seattle Seahawks versus the 49ers, The 49ers, they have nothing to play for. They're just going to play for the pride. Let's see if some of the players want to be on the team next year. So they're going to play their hardest, The Seahawks, they need this win to get the number 1 seed, seed. So, give me the Seahawks and win this game, man. So, and then we're going to go to the Washington football team versus the Eagles. Another shitty team. We have, can you believe it? Like I said, one of these teams is going to make it to the playoffs, which the Washington football team just lost their quarterback because of Dwayne Haskins. So I don't know if they're gonna bring Alex Smith. He's gonna come back. because he got injured, and so I don't know if they're gonna play the third string quarterback. But I'm gonna go with the Eagles and say this is a win. So those are the picks for week 17, man. And so man, it's been one hell of a ride, man. It was been crazy, you know. Um, so man, hopefully the my team wins, you know, this Sunday, and I'll be still talking about football, but I'm gonna still be talking about the playoffs, even if the Bears don't make it, which I hope they do, man. Crossing our fingers. So, man, I want to say thank you for watching my videos. You know, um, if it wasn't for the Bears, you know, I would have something to talk about. You know, since I haven't been working, I just been talking about the Bears and going on YouTube, and ever since I left, when I left work, I just hit 100 subscribers. Now I am 133 subscribers more. So that puts me at 233. Now, man, we're gonna go up. Hopefully, I don't know. I hope I could hit 300 soon, man. But yeah. So man, I just love talking about the Bears, and I love bringing all this stuff to you guys. You know, and thank you for watching my channel. And hopefully 2001 will be even way better. I know we lost a lot in 2020. I don't know if we're gonna even be the same again. You know, we just lost one whole year, and that one whole year we'll never get back. But now we have to bounce back, and we have to, you know, bring back the economy and that stuff. So and we lost a lot of people because of this COVID-19. So yeah, now with these vaccines that are in play, you know, right now the vaccines and the numbers are not where we wanted to. So hopefully with this new president's coming in, he will get more people vaccinated. Cause if we don't, we I know that they said the numbers are not where they want, and but I know with this new president, I think he will take it more serious. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna get out of here. This is King Pookie. So if you like my video, give me a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel and turn on those notifications and join the King Pookie Nation. Because you know what? We don't die. We just multiply. That's my new motto. So for 2001. So I'll see you guys hopefully in 2021. So this is King Pookie and bear down, Chicago Bears fans, and